Oh my gosh, that's not what I expected to happen. Next. Can you even believe that? Did you hear that sound? Listen. Hey everyone, my name is Natalie, also known as Knitty Natty, and today I'm going to talk to you about knitCompanion. knitCompanion is a free app to download in the Apple Store and includes knitCompanion basics. It works with any pattern and links to Ravelry and Dropbox. It also includes a variety of marker options, so you can pick up any project and know exactly where you are. You can also keep keys and other information, such as abbreviations or legends, handy on the same view as your pattern. It also helps you keep track of your progress with counters, project notes, and project timers. knitCompanion is free with optional in-app purchases to enable additional features. So in this video today, you're going to see as I download knitCompanion for the very first time and work through some of the features. There is a bit of a learning curve, but by the end, I have it all down. I'm excited to share with you some of the funnier moments as I discover a lot of the really cool things about knitCompanion, and then also some more teachable moments as I share with you some of my favorite features from the app. I cannot believe that I had never tried knitCompanion before, and I am totally sold and I absolutely love it. So without further ado, let's dive in to knitCompanion. All right, I am so excited to give this app a try. So let's get that downloading, and I can't wait to see what it's all about. Okay, here it is. 2,500 reviews. It's got 5 stars. Putting my password in. Well, that's cool. It was asking if I wanted to download it on my phone too, but it's downloading. I'm just gonna have it on my iPad for now because this is the perfect size on my iPad mini to carry around with me in my project bags. Okay, it's ready. Let's open it up. Okay, at first it asked me if I want to access my Ravelry, library, and Dropbox from knitCompanion. Yes. Do I want to allow knitCompanion to view and update my Ravelry notebook and access my pattern PDFs? Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, that's not what I expected to happen. Literally all of my purchased patterns are here right now. That is so cool. I love that. Okay, I really don't use Dropbox very often, but I'm sure if I was pulling things from other places, other pattern websites, even maybe Etsy, I could put any PDF into my Dropbox. But for now, we're gonna skip over that and just continue with the Ravelry one. Okay, I'm downloading one of my own patterns right now because I figure better to show you one of mine than somebody else's. So I just downloaded Lusuoso, so now I need to figure out where it went. Okay, a tutorial has popped up, so we are gonna walk through the tutorial. I always like to do this with new apps because you find out so much more quickly. So we are going to start a project, tap to start a new project. Projects help you keep track with row markers, counters, notes, and more. What? Okay. Start project. Enter knitter's name. Knitty Natty. Project name. Let's call this one Practice. Create project. Okay, so the next thing I see here is something called sliding markers. It's like this little bar right here. It says slide to mark your spot, customize your markers and edit, add a one tap with voice control and setup. What? We must explore all of those options. Okay, I see something else here, on the side. Let me see if I can show it to you. Right here, these are apparently different types of counters. Now, I know that keeping track on paper is fine, marking is fine, but actually having all the different types of counters, like when you have a pattern that says, do this every 12th row, but then also at the same time, do this every 8th row, and you're like, what? I think you can put all of that into here. So we've got to explore that in a minute. Did you hear that sound? Listen. That's me making little counter marks. Oh my gosh. Watch, watch, watch. Oh, you can undo it. Listen. Boom. Or I can completely reset. That is so fun. I love that. Let's reset another one. Long tap. Okay, something that I'm really loving already is that I can see every single page of my PDF here at the very top. I have used some other apps, even just the ones that come on the iPad in the past, and you can't see all of your pages while also viewing something full page. So I really like that because at the top I can see if I need to go back and forth between charts. I would find that super, super easy to just tap on that page and go back and forth. So I think that is a really, really great feature that I'm noticing just right here at the beginning. Okay, so I'm seeing two different lines here on the page. I know this yellow one is like a row marker, but I have no idea what that blue line is there. So I'm gonna have to explore a little more on what that can do. What I want to explore next is I see at the top here, let me see if I can show you, edit and setup. So I think that's where we can actually do things a little more in depth. So if I hit on edit, it's going to ask me if I want to unlock more tools by upgrading, and yes, we do. Okay, now we have full access to all of the features here in knitCompanion. I just have to say thank you so much to the developer, Sally, for providing me a code so that we can get to look at all of these features today. So now that we have everything that we could, I think it's time to get serious and learn how to work this app. So if you're ready, I'm gonna take you along with me as I go through and see everything that this app can do. Okay, so I've been sitting here for a little while looking at various tutorials on this incredible app. I am like, my mind is blown. I don't know if it captured it because the video is so fast, but I was literally jaw-dropping some of the time. I am on knitCompanion's website right now looking at some of their tutorials. I am going to walk you through a few of the basic features here in just a second, but there is no way that I can explain to you every single incredible thing that is on this app. So definitely head to the knitCompanion website and watch some of their quick videos. They are super, super great. This app is going to answer like all of my problems in knitting. I am completely shocked. So I'm going to work here on learning some of the more advanced features that this has, and then I'm going to show you some of the basic ones and a few of my favorite advanced ones. Okay, so I'd like to take you through just a handful of the cool things that I've learned. This is by no means a tutorial. Definitely go to the knitCompanion website, but I'm just so stinking excited about all these features that I just have to share. So I'm going to go to, again, my Lusuoso, which I can barely say, it seems, and we are going to go into setup. This is a feature that is part of the paid for version, but man, is it worth it. Okay, so we are going to, well, actually, let me show you this first. I learned what these markers are for. So of course we've got our row marker, which is just super easy to move. And then this one I've learned you can use for a couple different things. You can use it to kind of, you know, when you have columns, like for example, in my pattern, I've got columns. I can use this to say, hey, I'm in the first column using my yellow row marker, or hey, I'm over here in the second column using my yellow row marker, if you don't touch them at the same time. And then this guy, this red guy right here, he is the you are here marker. So let's say I'm over here, I just tap and hold and he moves. So that's pretty cool. Okay, now let's go into setup. So I think I'm gonna set up our row repeats because I just think that is so stinking cool. So I am going to get a text piece going here, and I don't know, let's choose this page. Okay, So I'm going to highlight the section that I want. You can see it's zooming in for me. And then I'm just going to pick the repeat, which is rows 1 through 4. And then I'm going to crop it. So now you can see I'm just looking at rows 1 through 4. So I'm going to go ahead and set up that there are 4 rows here. And you can see that it gives me like little bars, which, you know, aren't quite right because the spacing is always going to be different, but I can actually adjust them. So I'm just going to drag that one down, and then I'm going to come to this one, drag that one up a little bit, come down to this next one. Yay. There we go. Okay, so now I've got everything all nice and set up. You can see my 4 segmented rows. And so I'm going to go into knit, and we're ready to roll. You can see I am here, and then I can just tap this on the side and go through. And it just moves on its own. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Let's get that out of the way. We don't need that unless we stopped mid-row, which in this case is not super helpful. But we could just like poke it right there if we stopped with a knit one. I don't know. We might need that for a chart. But here's something that's like insane. Are you ready for this? I'm going to turn on the voice control. Let's say I want to go hands-free, probably more useful for a chart. Watch this. Next. Can you even believe that? Back. I just love this so much. I think it is so, so cool. Okay, you can see that I've been pressing this like a bajillion times, and over here it's telling me I'm on row 3, but this is my 23rd total row. If I hold on to this, I can see how many total rows and how many repeats of this that I've done. I don't know why it's flashing like that, but I just think that is so, so cool. How useful is that? Another feature knitCompanion has that you are not going to find in just a regular everyday kind of document app is this right here. See how I have a video, but I'm also viewing my pattern? Let me see if I can remember how I did it. I think you go to the PDF version. I've got a link here on page 5. I'm going to click my link there. And then I'm going to name my video, I think it's a finishing technique. Who knows? It's my pattern, right? Okay, add my video link. And then I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I am back into knit already. Perfect. Okay, so now as I am working through my pattern, I can pull up my notes. Let's see. That makes them go away. This makes them come back. And here I've actually added this video several times because I didn't remember how to do it, but look, if I go through, I can have multiple videos. So here that is, I can make it smaller, like go away, or pull it up bigger. I could also probably put that away, and then I can watch this while I'm also reading the instructions. How cool. Okay, we're at the very end of the scarf. Now, if you're still loving that kind of paper and pen feel, don't worry, knitCompanion still has you on that. On the side here, I have got a feature called Scribble, and I can like do tally marks, whatever it is you were normally doing when you had a piece of paper, you can do that. So let's see, I think I want to change the color here. Obviously, we want pink. We need more pink here. And then I can just make little tally marks as I please. I'm sure that would be a lot easier if I had a stylus, but I like that because then you can still, you know, circle stuff, and then I can come in and erase, so it still has that feel of paper. So now that I feel like I sort of have the hang of this, I am going to go to Ravelry, and I am actually going to download a pattern I'm working on right now. I love that you can search by name and designer. I feel like that just makes it so easy. So I'm knitting on my Lilium. I'm going to go ahead and download it. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you any part of the pattern. I'm just going to show you how I would set it up. I'm going to click Start Project, and the name of this is going to be Lilium. I guess if you were making multiples of a pattern, you could say, like, you know, if you're making it in different sizes for who you are making it for. Now, something that I typically do when I download a new project is I read through all of the notes, but I also go through and I will highlight my size. So this is the size that I am making here because you would not believe how many times I forget what size I am making. So I'm gonna use the highlighter here. I think I've already got my pink, and I think I'm gonna use the highlight feature, and I'm just gonna like, oh no, we want pink. Yes, I love to choose a highlighter that matches my project. So we're just gonna circle that, we're just gonna highlight that, and then I am gonna go through and highlight my size throughout the pattern. Something else that is super cool is I've got a whole stitch guide here, and of course my pattern takes place on other pages, so I can actually move these or make copies of them to put on the specific pages or right below them so that I can access them at the same time. Okay, so now you can see here without showing you too much of this pattern that is not mine, I can look at the pattern here at the top, and I can also have my key right here at the bottom of the page. Everything I have for Lilium is saved right here when I go back into it, and I can have multiple projects in different places on the go, all right here in my iPad. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see me learn all about knitCompanion, and I hope you learned a few things too. I'll have some links down below to the knitCompanion website so you can check out more. This resource is absolutely invaluable, and I am going to be using it forever because it is just that awesome. I will see you guys on my next video. Have a great one. Bye!